What's up, you guys? It's ZacJacDan back with another Every Marvel Legends video. This time we're talking about every Iron Man Marvel Legends. And this is an updated video because we have some new news. So back in Toybiz days, we had Series 1 Marvel Legends, gave us 3 versions of Iron Man. Here's the first, the second, and the third. And this was a Walmart exclusive right here, the stealth version. Now there was also variants with some metallic comic book looking or gold foil comic books. Then we had the series number 7, which was the Silver Centurion Iron Man. Came with that big rocket pack. And then we had the series 8, which was the Modern Armor Iron Man. Back then, these 3 waves did not come with Build-A-Figures. This was just bases and whatnot. And then they came out with the Legendary Riders wave, which gave us the Hulkbuster. And this one came with a glider that he could stand on. And then first we got the first time Iron Man shows up in the Build-A-Figure waves was in the Mojo Build-A-Figure wave. It came with the first appearance Iron Man, and it had the silver version and the gold version. And then Iron Man shows up again in the MODOK Build-A-Figure wave with the Thor Buster armor. Then we had some face-off 2-pack waves. And this one came with the Iron Man. And I like to call this one the cartoon version of Iron Man. I'm not really sure what the name of it is, of this particular suit, what mark it is or anything like that. And then you got the box set, House of M, with the House of M Iron Man, this huge rocket pack and blaster. Annihilus Build-A-Figure wave. This was when Hasbro took over. You got the Ultimate Iron Man. Ares Build-A-Figure wave, which was a Walmart exclusive, came with the Heroes Reborn Iron Man. More 2-packs came out, and we got Shield Leaders 2-packs. This one was Maria Hill and Iron Man. And then you had Sharon Carter and the stealth version of Iron Man. And then when Hasbro came back after their hiatus, and they had the return of Marvel Legends when they came back with different molds, I guess, you had the Extremis Armor Iron Man, and then they also had a variant stealth version of that Iron Man suit, blue. This particular Epic Heroes wave was kind of a disappointment because there was no Build-A-Figure piece. Unless technically you want to build a stand, because that's what it came with, was a stand. So here's this Iron Man. Very disappointing feet. And they redid that later on. We'll show you that in the vintage. And then we had an Iron Man wave. This is the only Iron Man wave we've ever had. And this was with a Build-A-Figure for Ironmonger. So here's the classic Iron Man. Had 2 separate heads you could put on him. Here's the Heroic Age Iron Man. Mark 42 Iron Man from the movie. So then you had the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it came with the Galactic, or whatever you want to call this particular armor, where he was actually part of the Guardians of the Galaxy in the comics. Then you had the regular comic version of Thanos Build-A-Figure. And this is part of the Avengers Age of Ultron movie. This was the Mark 43 Iron Man suit. Came with the open face mask where you can see Tony's head. And then we got the MCU Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure. Came with the Marvel Now Iron Man. This is when he kind of, his mind was converted to being evil. And of course you have the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure itself. Then you had the Thanos MCU Build-A-Figure. And this was the Avengers Infinity War wave. I'm not 100% sure what mark this was, but they re-released this later on with all of the attachments. So this one was kind of disappointing because there was no Build-A-Figure piece or anything. And it didn't have any of the attachments they needed. We have the Giant Man MCU Build-A-Figure wave. Came with a Mark 46 Iron Man from Captain America Civil War. Had a Disney Store exclusive 5-pack. Kind of a repainted version of that Iron Man with a Tony Stark head this time. And then they re-released the MCU Giant Man Build-A-Figure overseas. They repackaged that Iron Man in there. And then we got the Okaye Build-A-Figure. They gave us the Invincible Iron Man with that Tony Stark head. Then there's a Civil War 3-pack with them all beat up. And then kind of a re-release of some more figures in a 4-pack for Civil War. This was a Disney Store exclusive. And then a repackaging of the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure for overseas. Gave us the Hulkbuster again, and another Iron Man again. So here is a Homecoming 2-pack with Spider-Man and Iron Man. It's pretty cool because it came with this open masked Iron Man with nobody in there. I like that one. And then we have a 2-pack with War Machine, and we like to call this the Disco Armor or the Mark 27 Iron Man armor. And here's that vintage wave I was talking about that gives us that re-released armor from the Epic Heroes wave that didn't have any Build-A-Figure pieces. So they redid the feet on this so he actually looks a lot better. So then we had the first 10 years line last year, 2018. Had several Iron Mans in there. This was Tony Stark and the Mark I MCU armor. Then you have the Iron Man 3 Hot Rod armor. And we have the Mark 7 armor. Those cool flaps on his back. And then a re-release of the Mark L armor from an Infinity War in this 3-pack with Thanos and a much better version of Thanos and Doctor Strange. And again, another Iron Man. This is the 3rd time Hulkbuster's been released. So the price just keeps on dropping on that Hulkbuster. Here's another re-release of that Thanos Infinity War overseas. So then we come to the Marvel Unlimited subscription, and you got the Tony Stark exclusive from that one. And then you got a Walgreens of Infamous Iron Man. This is, of course, Dr. Doom as Iron Man. And then we have the Avengers Endgame 2-pack where you could swap heads. And it came with Iron Man heads, so you can put that on there. This was the Quantum Realm suits. And then in that Marvel 80 Years line, you have the classic Iron Man here with the Tony Stark head, several heads to swap out. Really great figure. And then another 2-pack released with some figures we had earlier with Spidey and Iron Man, but this time they actually gave us the attachments they needed. The cannons and the backpack and all that good stuff. So then announced at SDCC 2019, we have Avengers Wave 3 with the Fat Thor Build-A-Figure, which came with an Iron Man from Endgame, and also came with a gauntlet that will fit on the Hulk Build-A-Figure. And then just announced we have a Invincible Iron Man stealth suit. Comes with that pretty cool sword that he steals from the ninja. So from the Gamerverse, we have the Abomination Build-A-Figure Wave. And here is that Iron Man. Comes with the left Abomination Build-A-Figure leg. Next, we have the Walgreens exclusive Iron Man 2020. Of course, this was get released in 2020. Makes sense. Jumping over to a Target exclusive, we have another Gamerverse figure, which is the Iron Man. This is the Star Boost armor. So we now have a Walgreens Iron Man Silver Centurion armor that we'll be getting at Walgreens. Not sure what I think about it. I think I might like the Toybiz better than this. Let me know what you guys think about that. Then we had some Walmart exclusive Marvel Legends packs back in the day. This was the Avengers movie series. And then just announced overseas also is a repackaging of some stuff that came out in Tesco. And thanks to Dan Hu, we have some pictures of what some of these look like. So Iron Man from Infinity Wars is what we had on this one. And here is the Chinese release of Iron Man. So we got another UK 2020 re-release. This time we're dealing with the Armored Thanos re-release, and it comes with you have to build it with the Thor, Cap, Black Widow, Iron Man Mark 58, Spider Armor, Spider-Man, Rescue, and Black Panther. So here are all of the Marvel Legends for Iron Man loose, so you can compare them all. And here they all are in package. So these aren't necessarily Legends, but they are that same scale. These are the Iron Man Armory series. So this is a Target exclusive. I'm going to kind of fly through these. I've done this on other videos before. This one's a Walmart exclusive. Some of these actually came out of the movie, some of them did not. The Mark III. Here's a couple more armors. Satellite armor in the white version and in the gray version. Captain America armor. Torpedo armor. Stealth. Here's another wave. Hot Zone. Mark II. Inferno armor. Subterranean armor. Battlemonger. Here's the gold version of that Mach 1. Atmospheric. Heavy artillery. Here's a 3-pack. There's a Toys R Us exclusive. Came with the Arctic, Crusade, Star Flare, and Sandstorm. Here's Iron Man 2 movie series. This is a Walmart exclusive. Mark 6. Mark 5. Also Walmart exclusive. Mark 4. Walmart exclusive. And then we have the Armored Avenger. This was the same Mark 5, but this is Evolution with the gold and black with that suitcase. Here's the Stealth Strike Mark 4. Another series of these.
Hulkbuster, Mark 6. So here's all those loose and in package.
And here is a kind of a wish list or a most wanted list of what I'd like to see made in the future. Riri Williams, of course. Red Snapper. Igor. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments for me. Hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos on this Every Marvel Legends playlist. And all my other playlists as well, like my top 10s. And I will talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.